What's up, my kings and queens? How we doing today? Hope we doing well. We're gonna work today. I'm trying to tell you how to find yourself. This is how I found myself. This is how I found myself. I didn't know myself for a while. I found myself like this, by understanding what I wanted and acting towards it. That's how I found myself. I found myself by figuring out what I wanted to do. You can't really find yourself until you understand what you want to do and start acting towards it and building on top of it, because you will block out everything else that is a distraction that is not according to the plans you have to find yourself. I'm here right now today to tell you, find yourself. If it takes you a day to just block out everybody and do what you need to do to think and contemplate on really what you want to do in life. Think about what you want to do in life and find yourself. And when you think about what you're really working towards, you understand what your mission is in life, what your purpose is. And then you just gradually build on top of that. When you build on top of that, everything will start to align with what your mission is. But you have to find out what you want. So take the time in the day. What you want to do with your life? What you want to do with yourself? Figure it out. And be definite in the plan that you want to make. So start to write out. When you figure out what you want to do, you figure out, okay, let me do this step. Let me take this step. Let me take this step. And when you start to do that, you will start to build your reality. You'll build your reality around you. You will start to make out plans of what you need. Understand that time is very essential. You'll start to take your time very seriously. You will start to take your time very seriously because you have an objective that you're trying to complete. You have a goal you're trying to reach. So in doing so, you're going to realize a lot of things are not worth my time. A lot of things are not worth my energy. Push it to the side. It's not worth it. And as you're doing so, you'll gradually build and grow further and further in life. Understand that. You have to understand your strengths and your weaknesses. And you never really get to understand your strengths and your weaknesses until you really analyze yourself. Self-analysis. Figure out what you're trying to do. You cannot become stronger if you don't put yourself through the test. A lot of us say that we're not scared of anything. We fear nothing. But until you do self-analysis, you understand why you are in the position you are at right at that moment. When you self-analyze yourself, you realize that, damn, I haven't done this because of this. I haven't did this because of that. Self-analyze yourself and understand where you're at. Figure it out. Understand it. Write it down. Don't just keep your head, write it down. Understand where you're at. And you're only at where you're at in life right now because of your mindset. You have to get that into your head to understand where you're at in life right now is because you put yourself in that position. Nobody else. You're the master of your destiny. You are the master of your destiny. Block out every distraction once you figure out what you want. This is how I got to understand myself. If you don't block out your distractions, society will distract you. And they will plan out your distractions for you. Hold on, let me say this again. If you don't plan out your day, society will plan out your day for you. On Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. But when you plan out your day, you understand what you're working toward. Everything will go according to plan. Be the master of your own. Be the master of your own destiny. Control your own day. Control your own time. Control your own life. Understand it. This is serious. If you're really ready to move up, if you're really ready to be your highest self, if you're really ready to be who you want to be, if you really have a goal in life, you have to plan it out yourself. Write it down. Nobody gonna do it for you. Your mama not gonna do it for you. Your daddy ain't gonna do it for you. Your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your girl, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever you got going on, they not gonna plan it out for you. If they do, they only pacify you. Plan it out yourself. Know what you want to do. Work towards it. Find who you are. Find out what your purpose in life is. If you don't, someone else will. Someone else will plan out your life for you if you don't do it. You go to a job you don't really like, he got his life planned out already. You work up to his plan. Not saying jobs are bad. I'm just saying plan out your day to know what you want to do. If you don't do it, someone will do it for you. When you change your mindset, you change your reality. Understand it. Also, you have to understand when you change your attitude, you change your altitude. Get that? That's deep. When you change your attitude, you change your altitude. No matter where you want to go, it can be negative or positive. When you think negative, you get negative results. When you think positive, you get positive results. Your mindset is everything. A lot of people don't understand this is a spiritual world. You can't control it by your own mental alone in the sense of, I can do this by myself. No, you have to be spiritual with this. You have to understand that this thing is deep. Change your mindset. You have to take control of your life. This is your world. When it comes to you, this is your world. I'm making my own reality to make my world. Everything in my world gonna fit the way I need to fit it. I will conduct myself as such, and you should too. Conduct yourself in the way you want your world to work out. If it's not going the way you want it, start acting the way you want it to be. Start making it the way you want it to be. You can make the world and your reality the way you want it. It's not hard. Make your reality the way you want it to be. You have to grow beyond yourself. Make a goal so big, you have to change into the person who can complete it. Make a goal so big, you have to transform into that person who can have that type of job, entrepreneurship, that type of career. You know what you need to do. You know what people hold you back. You know what things hold you back. You know what vices hold you back. If you drink it too much, if you smoke it too much, if you got somebody that's not beneficial in your life holding you back, let it all go. If you keep going back to the same old things you used to do, you keep doing the same old things you used to do. It's just that on that. There's no way around it. If you really want to find yourself, you really got to dig deep. And you got to be honest with yourself. And understand, I'm only holding myself back. I'm making excuses. Get your ass up. In order to do it, you have to change your reality. Change the moves you make. Change the people you hang around. Change your circle. Change your activities that you partake in. You have to do this. If you don't do this, you will never be who you really want to be. Do you want to be on your deathbed knowing that I could have done something but I didn't do it? I don't. I refuse. I refuse to be on my deathbed knowing I could have did this, I could have did that, but I didn't do it because of such and such held me back. No excuses. I'm accountable for everything that I do and everything that I want to do. If I don't do it, it all falls on me. No one else. No one gonna build yourself for you. You have a mind, use it. Use it in the most efficient way. Understand what you're trying to do. Everything will start to work itself out, slowly but surely. You'll know. If you fail, you're only learning. When I fail at something, I don't look at it as a failure like, oh man, I should give up. I don't never give up. I will never give up. That's a learning situation. A failure is just a learning process. Understand it. But in order to find yourself, you need to understand yourself fully. It's gonna be hard. When you realize who you really are, and your real strengths, your real weaknesses, without being fake and telling lies to yourself, you'll start to build yourself. And that's when you start to become your higher self. And then you build your reality to put people around you who have the same mission, who have the same goal as you. You'll bring in the people in the life you want because you understand yourself. Time is very essential. You have no time to waste. I have no time to waste. Let's go. We on that money run. We're not playing. We're focused. Every day we're focused. Let's go.